These last couple of days without a game, does it almost feel like another calm before the storm, given the chaos of the weekend?
Yeah, it was a well-needed day off for sure. Just focus on the task at hand. Had a good practice yesterday. Worked on some things that I think adjustment-wise with the forwards, and had a really good day today. And just be ready to go for tomorrow.
It's like Comey is going to be out for a while. Is everybody else healthy for the most part, or as healthy as they can be?
Will be out.
Bruce, you said? Okay. Do you have any idea who you expect to jump in on D?
Yeah.
Syracuse, is there anything different? Do you approach this game any differently because of it being home ice for them now?
Oh, you just got to go play. We've had that mindset all year. I don't look at. You just got to go play our game. That's it. You got to win. We got one more to try to win. Hopefully, it's done tomorrow. But I don't get caught up in it's playoffs, or I just go play. We've had that mentality all year, regardless of who the opponent is. We've been really good at that building. We have exceptional leadership. They know what the environment's going to be like. Guys in the room have played there. Murr's played there, I don't know, probably 35 times. I don't expect anything different. Great crowd, really tough arena to play in. We know what's at stake, so we just got to be ready to go when the puck drops.
Obviously, you guys are missing some people due to injury. They are going to lose Max Crozier, who's got called up. I don't know if you saw that, but looking at their lineup, it kind of helps you guys. That's probably their best defenseman.
To be honest, I don't really look at that stuff, honestly. They're a really good team. They've won a lot of games without certain guys in the lineup. I think when you start looking at that, or this guy might not play, this guy, you're in the wrong mind frame. It's playoffs. Everybody's going to be ready to go. They're going to have a lot of desperation. They're fighting for their season. We understand that, but it happens all the time. The Dallas Stars don't have arguably their two best players. It really doesn't matter, to be honest with you. It's playoffs. Guys, whoever's in your lineup is going to give you everything they got, and they're a really good team. I got a lot of respect for their organization, their staff, how they coach their team, and we got to be ready to go.
It's just how happy have you been with the power play through the first two games?
Special teams we've been great on the kill, great timely goals on the power play. I don't think, if you look at the underlying numbers, we haven't had a lot of zone time. We just have executed on the plays we needed to execute on. I think we're going to have to be better at our entries and setting up in zone. If you look at the goals we scored, Fedor Schultz was on a broken play, scored. Cooley scored with 14 seconds left in a period. So there's areas where we still have to be better on the power play, but it's been a huge reason why we got the first two games.
You've been playing like this all year. How proud are you, or satisfied with the fact of, even though it has changed, it's ramped up the playoffs, that you feel like your guys have not changed or made it bigger than necessary?
I love the guys I get to coach. I have a huge amount of respect for everybody in the room. They've given us everything they've had every single day, and we didn't really change anything going to playoffs, meeting-wise, over-prepare. It's when the pucks drop, the X's and O's go away, to be honest with you, in the playoffs. You just got to play, and I love our group. They're a bunch of gamers. I can go up and down the lineup, of how hard guys have defended and blocked shots and got pucks out, and understanding what it takes to win. It takes what it takes at this time of the year, and the guys have bought into that throughout the course of the year. That's built over time. It doesn't just happen. Winning. We started out the season 500 probably the first 14 games. Really, and the guys come a long way of understanding what it takes to win and being selfless. We have a bunch of guys on the team that don't care about points, don't care about stats, accolades. They just want to win. And when you have guys like that, you bet on them all day.
Is it's not like you've just seen this team. You played them 100 times, as Kulik likes to joke around about. That fine line between it being in a series and tinkering on some things, while also, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, I think you can get caught up in. I think you can get caught up in sometimes like as a coach over-analyzing certain plays or certain situations and then you put yourself in the player's perspective. The game's going, they got to read and react quick. So my approach is always give them concepts, give them areas of execution to try to put the players in a position to be successful, but then they got to go out and play. Like, it's easy when you rewind the game back, and I could slow it down at warp speed and analyze a play 50 times, but a player in the game it happens so fast. They have to read and react. So we try to build in habits and concepts so they just could read and react and play. Like, I never want a player to go out there and I would try to refrain from putting handcuffs on players. Like, I don't really use like different terminology of like forechecks. Like, I don't want a guy to go out there, well, coach, you said it was a two-man forecheck. You got to read and react where their defenders are. And our guys have done a great job of that. They just got to go out there and play.
Not changing. You're proud of the way that your guys have handled that, and you're not worried about who's in the lineup or not. But you do understand the desperation that Syracuse will probably come out with.
For sure.
Is that talked about at least matching that desperation in this moment?
Yeah, for sure. Like, we just got to know that we're on our toes and we're playing the game direct and north and attacking the game, not just waiting. Like, you can get overwhelmed in that arena just with the crowd. I know it's a regulation-sized rink, but it doesn't feel like it. Everything seems to happen quicker in that rink. So it's just making sure we're on our toes and that we're playing the game with poise and composure, but also attacking the game where we're playing fast. Always tell the guys, don't worry about making mistakes. You just got to go out there and play. Like, X's and O's are important for sure, but you guys got to go out there, play free, be composed, and just play our game.
So fast and the high intensity. What have you seen over these first two games from Devin Levi as I know you talk about the whole team is calm and composure, but that's one guy back there as the last man. What have you seen out of him in that sense?
Yeah, Dev, it's been a work in progress. I think the little things in the game that no one sees, like extended D-zone shifts, he's able to get whistles. How important that is. He's able to put pucks in the corners where those second and third opportunities aren't in the slot. To make the saves, you have to make, if you want to go far in playoffs and you want to win rounds, like, goalies are going to have to make saves that, usually are back of the net, and he's done a great job of that. And Dev's been, he's gone through it, a lot of experience, played in the playoffs last year, but his game is in a really good place. He feels confident and gives us a lot of confidence as a team.
Alex, do you have anything for Leo?
I was going to ask him about the goaltender, but he just answered that. But I guess, do you expect Syracuse to come out hitting just about everything and anything in the next game?
Yeah, I just think it's playoffs. Everybody's hitting. I mean, that's part of their identity. I think it's part of their game. They're a big, physical, heavy team. They try to slow you down. They know we're a quick team, but. I just think in the playoffs, everybody's hitting just like us. I think we've done a really good job with the physicality of our game that we need to. I know sometimes people don't think we're an overly physical team, but I look back and watch those two games and we're just as physical as they are. So I think you just got to stand in there and make sure you're not running around, getting out of place. And like I said, you just got to play.
Great, thanks.
One more from me. The team slogan. I'm not asking you to repeat it. Where did it come together, and how long have you been using that?
The story behind it, I was fortunate to it's funny. I guess not funny, but it's a coincidence. Like, I played for a coach in junior hockey who's now probably one of the best NHL coaches. He used to, like, there's more behind it, but he used to use this phrase all the time, but he used to explain what it meant to, I'm not going to get into the details of it, but what kind of player and what kind of person it takes to be the phrase, and I just used it ever since. And I asked the guys they're not my shirts, they're their shirts, so I just asked what they wanted, and that's what they wanted. I use it a lot, and guys have bought into it, and I think they understand what that means. So yeah, it's their shirt, it's not mine, it's not Vinny's, it's not Pacer, they wear it proudly, there's meaning behind it, and I think the guys have really bought into it.